Hello fish fools, Jeff here. So I just wanted to point out what's happening with the mopani wood. So this is a 40-gallon breeder tank that I just set up recently, and upon doing so I added some mopani wood. This 3 pieces in this tank. And you can see on these 2 pieces here, there's this white mold, fungusy stuff right here. None on that piece though. I initially added these 2 pieces at the same time, and a little bit later added this piece. The white fungusy stuff it's past its peak. This is going away even more, and this is even looks past its peak. It was worse than that, but yeah. So this stuff, it looks pretty gross, but it is a natural occurrence. If you were to add driftwood to your aquarium, you can expect this to happen. It's not harmful. It doesn't affect the fish or any of the life in the aquarium in any way. I guess it's just when with new wood added to aquarium, whatever it is, there's organic material, and this fungus or mold, I've heard it referred to as fungus or mold, I believe it may actually be mold, but that mold will feed off of whatever organics that are released, and then over time it will naturally just dissipate and it'll be gone. You could take measures to get rid of it. I mean, you can wipe it off, and there's other methods, but I'm just going to let it naturally run its course. Yeah, just if you ever were to add some new driftwood to your aquarium, don't panic over this yucky stuff. So there's some there. For whatever reason, nothing on this piece, maybe in the back that I don't see, but only on these 2 pieces in this aquarium. I have another, a 20-gallon I just set up too, so let's check that out. So here in this 20-gallon, this mopani wood right here has some of it. You can see some right here. This is not as white by comparison to what was on the other tanks, but same kind of thing. There's some like kind of fuzzy there and there. But this was at the same time as the first 2 pieces in that 40-gallon. So this is past its peak as well, as it is starting to dissipate. Yeah, so that is a natural occurrence. I do remember right next to it I have this other 40-gallon. This wood I've had, this mopani wood, these 2 pieces, I've had for nearly 4 years now. These used to be in my 30-gallon before I upgraded it to this 40-gallon, and that was the first aquarium that I had with driftwood. And I do remember this piece right here when it had that white fungusy stuff growing on it. I remember the first time seeing it, I was just thinking, what the hell is that? But then I looked it up and discovered that it was not harmful and just a natural occurrence, so just let it be, and it did just on its own go away in short time, so that's what I'm gonna let happen again. So, and just looking at these 2 aquariums side by side, so these are new pieces of wood and the 40-gallon here, and these I've had for a while. You can notice the water. This is tinted a little tea-colored, while that is clear. So that's another thing with driftwood. It will release tannins, just natural, I guess, organics as well, that will seep into the water and just kind of give it a bit of a tint. So this is, I would consider this minimal. Before I added the pieces, I boiled them so that it would release tannins like a lot more than it would otherwise. And as I was boiling it, like that, the water that it was in was really, really dark. But this is just a little bit. And this will eventually go away on its own upon doing like water changes over time. It'll be less and less, and it just the wood just won't be releasing tannins as much. But as it is like this, just a little bit, I think it's kind of cool looking, a little tinted. I mean, there are fish keeping hobbyists that will deliberately have dark water tanks like this just for aesthetic purposes, that it will look good like that. But then others may think entirely clear water is more aesthetically pleasing. But, you know, I like this tank as it is, and I'm kind of liking this as it is with a little bit of the tannin tint. Yeah. And I expect maybe another week or so, this will just go away. And, you know, the tannins may be, you know, I guess depending on one's opinion whether that looks good or not. I mean, I don't think anybody would consider that looking good. That definitely does not look good, but again, that will just go away on its own. And yeah. Alright, well, I just wanted to point that out. And that's it for now. And remember, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies. Thanks for watching.